As we edge towards the close of the trading week, it's hard to say whether Mullen's in a holding pattern or whether we're starting to see a downward slide. Hi again, everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. It's been a little while since I did a video. I've been about 2 weeks. I've finalised my move out to our holiday house, which I can no longer call holiday house. It's now just the house. Yeah, and so it's been quite a busy time with 2 under 2 to keep me busy. But I've been trying to keep tabs on Mullen Automotive. It's been a bit harder, just like to follow it as I've been exhausted every night. But hopefully now that I've got a bit more normalcy to what I'm doing, I can start posting a bit more regularly. But following what we've seen the last fortnight, basically, we finished last week on a real high. Like the stock was on a sharp rally, but it seems like this week we've seen a sort of a petering off, and then the stock entering into a bit of a holding pattern around the mid 50-cent mark, 56 cents per share. Now, I'd love to get your guys' thoughts on where you see this going. Like Mullen Automotive has been putting out some very positive PR. Obviously we've heard about the New York Power Authority is going to be purchasing the vehicles that they were piloting and are potentially considering buying some more. There's the IRS tax credits has been approved as well, which was, I think, a big plus for the company. It's probably a major milestone that they were hoping for. I think most people in the back of their mind knew that should be approved, but it's good to see that came through. And yeah, there's just generally been a spate of good news, and it sounds like seems like the shorting action in the stock has actually kind of eased off a bit. Whether or not that is a factor to do with the lawsuit that Mullen Automotive is pursuing against brokerages or not, it's hard to say. But it's kind of interesting because it feels like we're entering into a bit of a stable sort of pattern with the stock. Ideally, obviously, it would be higher than this, would be back above the $1 mark. But it just at the moment, to me, it just feels like that's where we're at right now. The company's been putting out some regular PR, which is all pretty positive, but it's not doing too much to boost the stock price at all. But it just seems to be holding where it's at. Anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on what's going on with Mullen Automotive at the moment. Unfortunately, because it's been so busy, I guess I sort of missed the prime time to try and put in that third tranche of money I had set aside to buy the stock. But to dollar cost average my position down. But now that I've got a bit more stability, I'm hoping to try and obviously be a bit more proactive with what I've been doing with Mullen again. What are you guys doing with Mullen? Are you sort of seeing this as kind of the start of a bit of a return up in the stock price, or do you still feel it's a bit of a doom and gloom play? It's no secret the EV sector has been getting the general EV sector, not all companies obviously, but a lot of the upstart ones have been getting a pretty pummeling experience this year by the market. But hopefully fortunes are changing. Anyway, I'd love to hear from all you guys. I'll try to come back with a bit more regular content going forward. But yeah, I'm back, and hopefully I'll be back more regularly now. Until next, everyone, may the markets trade in your favor. Cheers.